10 reasons confident guys should rock a Mazda Miata. You've heard a lot of people say that the Mazda MX-5 Miata is a girl's car. We're here to tell you that those people couldn't be more wrong. Most people who make this follow-the-leader statement know little to nothing about the car, are parroting crap they heard on web forums, and/or drink Keystone Light. The Miata is one of the best damn sports cars money can buy. Need proof? Here are 10 reasons confident guys should rock a Mazda Miata. Lots of race car drivers got their start in Miatas. The SCCA runs a series called Spec Miata, which is where a surprising number of today's pro drivers got their start. Of course, you can't set yourself on the track of becoming a badass race car driver via Spec Miata without a Miata. Autocross is the only kind of motorsport you can afford, survive. You might like to daydream about winning the Indy 500 or the Monaco Grand Prix, but in reality, you're way too broke to get there and way too sloppy to survive the experience. That's what autocross is for. The only thing you can crash into is a cone, and cones aren't expensive or life-threatening. You should go buy a Miata because you can afford one, and in the 2009 SCCA Solo 2 Nationals, a big autocross championship, the top 27 of the 33 entries were Miatas. You can make it into a real beast. In its stock form, the Miata is quick, but it sure isn't fast. Luckily, there are innumerable tuners that specialize making Miatas into whatever you want. 900 HP drag Miata? Yes. Ferrari beating track Miata? Yes. Insane RWD rally Miata? Yes. It's a sports car that you can afford. We know that the convertible you'd rather have is a McLaren MP 412C Spider, but you don't have $268,250. You also can't muster $138,450 for a Mercedes SL class, or even $77,500 for a Porsche Boxster. You can get a good used Miata for less than $10,000, or a brand new one for just $28,050. Alternatively, you could spend that on a Toyota Camry. It's your call. It still sports a proper transmission. It's getting harder and harder to find a manual transmission, which is still the ultimate in automotive fun and driver engagement. Ferrari doesn't even offer a manual on any of its cars anymore, and it looks like the BMW manual is endangered. Luckily, the Miata has always come standard with a manual. Sure, you can pay more for an upgrade to an automatic, but that's like paying to replace Kate Upton's breasts with Peter Griffin's. It's both fun and reliable. Let's face it, sports cars aren't really known for their reliability. Some are more reliable than others, but few can match the quality and dependability of a boring sedan. The Miata, on the other hand, is more reliable than most boring sedans. It has a 5-star dependability rating from J.D. Power and Associates. It's damn near dynamically perfect. The weight distribution is perfect, the transmission and engine are very responsive, and it's rear-wheel drive. What this means is that a good driver will have no problem getting a Miata to do exactly what he wants it to. If you can't control a Miata, you simply don't know what you're doing. That's why so many racing schools use them. It's a convertible. You know you want a convertible. It's just sexier to ride with the top down, with a warm summer breeze in your hair and a sexy woman in passenger seat. It's one of motoring's quintessential experiences, and you need to go enjoy it. And no, your 02 Golf sunroof doesn't count. It's the modern successor to the classic British roadster. If one were to study the lineage of sports cars, one of the most important classes of cars would be the British roadster. The MGBs of yore were small, very lightweight, not terribly powerful, and tons of fun. Cars like the Lotus Elan, which the earlier Miatas look suspiciously similar to, might not have beat a Mustang on a drag strip, but they did decimate American muscle once corners were involved. The problem is that all of those old British cars are wired with nothing but wishful thinking, so Mazda made a faux British roadster with Japanese reliability and build quality. It was an instant classic. Girls love it. Lots of guys get a car thinking it will help with the ladies but really aren't on the right track. A 70 Mustang Mach 1 will attract lots and lots of 14-year-old boys who want to hear you rev it and middle-aged men who want to talk about carburetors. Something small and cute with no roof like the Miata is a car that most girls might actually be interested in and be interested in talking about with you. You then have a chance to show her how funny and charming you are. See where this is going?